I know!
Oh my god, I did it! Oh my god, I got him!
I won, Maxis!
And we're doing split screen!
Yo guys, Josh here and talk about two things today. That is the most expensive door, which this one and the center door, and this is the door with the power behind it that'll change like every 100 kills. And then you have this door in the center here for 3,000 points. I'm pretty sure this is the most expensive door in all of zombies. Now the most expensive weapon or single purchase is the Galvaknuckles, or 6,000 points. I'm pretty sure that's the most expensive. These are just not on Nuketown. These are also on Transit on the roof. Farm Survival, it's right there when you walk through it. Town Survival Greep, where Stamina is. Die Rise in the Busted Elevator Shaft, and in Buried in that area. And now this is next to Revive. This is next to the big dude where you can draw the gun. This is up top near that same area. This is near Speed Cola area. This is near kind of where the Bowie knife is and stuff. And this is in where Vulture Raid area is. Now, let's get back to this weapon. Now this, like I said, costs $6 grand, and let's just say it you know, with this, it's, you know what's funny is when you add this with ballistic knife, it doesn't make any sense because you would think it. But I do want to show you one thing about the Galvaknuckles, and that is on Buried. If you walk into the bank, you'll notice these. If you have Galvaknuckles and activate them, you will be able to give points, 1,000 points per. Now this also works on Transit. Now this is an old clip from 2012 because I just wanted to include an old clip. You can probably hear me in the background a little, but right there, same kind of concept. When you knife that, you'll be able to activate this and you'll be able to use it. Remember, you have to keep knifing those keys if you want to give points again, because as soon as someone grabs those points, you won't be able to give money until you melee the keys again. So now we're going to talk about this Galvaknuckles. The Galvaknuckles do 1,500 damage, making it a one-hit kill until round 13. I know on Wikipedia it says round 14 will be the last round, it'll be one hit. That is wrong. It's round 13 that'll be the last round that'll do one hit. Now, as you can see, this comboed with ballistic knife, you know, I always thought, when I remember I did a video on Galvaknuckles with ballistic knife in 2012 when it first came out. I was all like, oh, the Galvaknuckles are gonna go on the knuckle, and then you'll be able to see the Galvaknuckles and ballistic knife together. But unfortunately, that is not the case. I also thought when you had the ballistic knife out, the Galvaknuckles would place the knife on the left side, and you'd have Galvaknuckles and the ballistic knife. Again, that did not happen. This, on the other hand, is what happened. It looks like normal ballistic knife, except you have Galvaknuckles like that. Now, ballistic knife off the bat, the ballistic knife itself, I think, is only one knife until round about 5 or 6 together, and then, yeah. Of course, what's funny about the ballistic knife is when you add Bowie or sickle, it makes it one knife till round 9, but when you pack a punch the ballistic knife, I think it makes it a one knife until round, I think, about the same as Galvaknuckles, which, as you can see here, round 14 once it hits. No. So like what I meant was, what I mean to say is when you pack a punch the ballistic knife, it doesn't matter what melee weapon you actually have with the ballistic knife. Well, that's what it mattered in Black Ops. In Black Ops 1, when you packed the ballistic knife, it didn't matter if you had Bowie or sickle, it still would be one knife till around about 11 or 12. That I showed at the beginning of the video, the zombie getting messed up. So, as you could see, the upgraded ballistic knife with Galvas still is only a one knife till round 13, unfortunately, because you could see here, and my aiming is awful, you could see here when I knifed him, it wasn't killing him in one hit. It really wasn't. There's my kind of getting out of a sticky situation. So that is the Galvaknuckles, the most expensive weapon in zombies, and does a one hit up until round 13. It will be the final round, and so that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. So peace.
Toasting them. Listen.
Kill them.
Adios.
Mother